Masters Tournament, held annually at Augusta National Golf Club, is one of the most revered events in the world of golf. With its lush green fairways, iconic green jacket tradition, and storied history, it's no wonder that golf enthusiasts from around the globe eagerly anticipate this prestigious tournament each year. As a key insider, the Superintendent has witnessed firsthand the hidden realities that conceal beneath the surface of this esteemed event. From the exclusive membership policies to the controversial labor practices, he's ready to reveal it all. But before that, we should be aware of where it all started, so let's rewind the clock and delve into the origins of Augusta National Golf Club, the prestigious host of the Masters Tournament. Established in 1930, Augusta National began as a vision of Bobby Jones and Clifford Roberts, an ambitious project to create a golfing paradise located in the heart of Georgia. However, this idyllic vision was wrecked by a dark legacy of discrimination. From its inception, Augusta National enforced discriminatory policies that excluded non-white individuals from participating in the club's activities. These policies extended to the Masters Tournament, with historical bans on non-white golfers and black caddies until as late as the 1980s. This discriminatory legacy cast a long shadow over the tournament's early years, tarnishing its reputation and reinforcing racial segregation within the sport of golf. Despite efforts to address these injustices in more recent years, the stain of discrimination remains a part of Augusta National's history, serving as a sobering reminder of the club's troubled past. Also, the Masters' exclusive membership policies and Augusta National Golf Club's reluctance to embrace diversity is a big no. Despite its status as one of the most prestigious golf tournaments in the world, the Masters has faced criticism for its exclusive membership policies. Augusta National has been slow to diversify its membership, leading to a lack of inclusivity and representation among its ranks. Critics have pointed out that the club's membership remains predominantly white and male, raising questions about its commitment to embracing a more diverse and inclusive membership. This lack of diversity has been a source of frustration for many who argue that the Masters should reflect the rich tapestry of the global golfing community. While there have been some efforts in recent years to address these concerns, including the admission of a small number of female and minority members, progress has been slow. It has been said that Augusta National Golf Club has about 300 members at any given time, and membership is strictly by invitation. Some of the most famous Augusta National members include Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates, billionaire Warren Buffett, and Stanley Druckenmiller, American football quarterback Peyton Manning, and pro golfers Jack Burke Jr., John Harris, and Jack Nicklaus. Another major dark secret is the Masters' secretive nature when it comes to its operations and finances. Augusta National operates as a private organization, which affords it a significant degree of discretion in managing its affairs. This lack of transparency has been a point of contention for many observers of the tournament. Unlike publicly traded companies or government entities, Augusta National is not obligated to disclose detailed information about its finances or operations. As a result, much of what transpires behind closed doors remains shielded from public view. The implications of this lack of transparency are far-reaching. Without a clear understanding of how the Masters operates and where its revenues are allocated, questions arise about accountability and public trust. Memberships are believed to cost between $100,000 and $300,000, and annual fees are estimated to be around $30,000 per year. Moreover, the club's secretive nature can fuel speculation and distrust among fans and stakeholders, leading to concerns about the integrity of the tournament. In an era where transparency and accountability are increasingly valued, Augusta National's lack of openness stands in contrast to prevailing norms. As such, the club may face continued pressure to adopt more transparent practices in order to maintain public confidence and uphold the integrity of the Masters Tournament. Moreover, while the tournament prides itself on its rich history and time-honored traditions, it has also embraced corporate sponsorship as a means of funding and support. From iconic brands to multinational corporations, the Masters has forged partnerships with a wide array of sponsors. However, this blending of tradition with commercialization raises questions about the tournament's integrity and authenticity. Critics argue that the increasing influence of corporate sponsors may dilute the tournament's storied heritage, compromising its values in pursuit of financial gain. Further contributing to the veil of secrecy is the Masters' controversial aspect of ticketing and accessibility, as well as the treatment of non-member patrons. Securing tickets to the Masters is notoriously challenging, with a limited number available and a complicated application process. This exclusivity has led to a perception of elitism, as tickets often seem reserved for the affluent and well-connected. As a result, many golf fans face significant challenges in obtaining access to the tournament, leading to frustration and disappointment. In addition to ticketing, we must also consider the treatment of non-member patrons once inside the gates of Augusta National. Despite the tournament's opulent reputation, reports have surfaced detailing disparities in amenities and services between Augusta National members and non-member patrons. From sparse restroom facilities to overcrowded viewing areas, non-member patrons may find themselves lacking the same luxuries enjoyed by club members. These disparities raise questions about the overall Masters experience and the extent to which Augusta National prioritizes the comfort and satisfaction of all attendees. As the Masters seeks to maintain its reputation as one of golf's premier events, addressing these challenges and fostering a more inclusive and accessible environment will be crucial for ensuring that all fans can enjoy the tournament to its fullest. I can understand you guys must be just as taken aback as I was when the superintendent disclosed these secrets with me. But it doesn't end here. Unveiling yet another dark secret is the Masters' treatment of workers at the tournament and Augusta National Golf Club. While the Masters exudes an aura of glamour and prestige, behind the scenes there are allegations of less than ideal labor practices. Reports have surfaced detailing instances of low wages, inadequate working conditions, and limited job security for the thousands of temporary and seasonal workers employed during the event. These workers play a crucial role in ensuring the smooth operation of the tournament, yet their struggles often go unnoticed amidst the glitz and excitement. The stark contrast between the tournament's glamorous image and the reality faced by its workforce highlights a troubling disparity. While players and spectators enjoy the splendor of Augusta National's pristine fairways, many workers labor under less than ideal conditions, facing challenges such as long hours, low pay, and limited benefits. As the Masters continues to captivate audiences around the world, it's important to remember the individuals who work tirelessly behind the scenes to make the tournament possible. And another dark secret are two critical aspects of the Masters tournament: influence peddling and treatment of the media. Firstly, let's explore the Masters' behind-the-scenes influence in politics and business. Augusta National wields significant power and influence, manipulating connections to advance its interests both within the world of golf and beyond. From lobbying efforts to political connections, the club's influence peddling extends far beyond the confines of the golf course. This behind-the-scenes maneuvering can have far-reaching implications, shaping the tournament's reputation and influencing broader societal issues. As the Masters navigates the intersection of sports, politics, and business, it must grapple with the ethical implications of its actions and strive to maintain transparency and integrity. In addition to influence peddling, we must also examine the Masters' treatment of the media. While the tournament attracts media attention from around the world, Augusta National maintains strict control over press access and coverage. Journalists covering the tournament must adhere to a set of guidelines and restrictions imposed by the club, including limitations on photography, interviews, and reporting. This tight grip on media access has raised concerns about transparency and freedom of the press, as journalists navigate the delicate balance between reporting the news and adhering to club mandates. As the Masters seeks to maintain its reputation as one of golf's premier events, it must carefully consider the implications of its media policies and strive to uphold the principles of transparency and accountability. Exposing yet another secret is the environmental concerns surrounding Augusta National. Maintaining the iconic lush green fairways of Augusta National comes at a cost to the environment. The club relies heavily on pesticides and herbicides to keep the course in pristine condition, ensuring that it lives up to its reputation as one of the most immaculate in the world of golf. However, the extensive use of these chemicals raises significant environmental concerns, including potential harm to local ecosystems and wildlife. Additionally, the water usage required to upkeep the golf course is staggering. Augusta National's commitment to perfection means that vast quantities of water are needed to keep the grass green and the flowers blooming year-round. In a region already grappling with water scarcity, this level of consumption raises questions about the sustainability of the club's practices and its impact on the surrounding environment. In conclusion, we've peeled back the layers of secrecy surrounding the Masters tournament and uncovered some of its most closely guarded secrets. From its discriminatory legacy and lack of transparency to environmental concerns and treatment of workers, Augusta National Golf Club and the Masters Tournament face a myriad of challenges that threaten to tarnish their reputation. But as we've learned, Knowledge is power, and it's only by confronting these issues head-on that we can hope to address them. The Superintendent's revelations serve as a call to action for all stakeholders involved in the Masters, from club members and sponsors to fans and organizers. It's imperative that we work together to address these issues and uphold the integrity and values of this prestigious tournament. By acknowledging past injustices, promoting inclusivity and transparency, and adopting sustainable practices, the Masters can ensure that it remains a symbol of excellence in the world of golf for generations to come. Let's seize this opportunity to make positive change and ensure that the Masters truly lives up to its reputation as one of the greatest events in sports. If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe so we can keep making awesome videos like this one.